Hello everybody, and thank you very much for your time today. And today I'm coming to you from North Charleston, South Carolina. Yes. Alright guys, we are going to be showing the final scenes from the demolition of the First Baptist Church on Rivers Avenue. So for those of you that have been subscribers of my channel, one, I greatly appreciate you always clicking in and jumping in the comments, but specifically this property has become something that we have followed together, and I thank you for following along. And for those of you that were members of the church, I hope that I was able to save a little bit of history for you on video that maybe you can share with your family and friends in the coming years, because obviously this is the last time we will see the church. Now, my apologies for the shaky video. I did film this with the potato cam, and as we see, the steeple is fully gone in this version of the video. Now, I think this was probably a day before or 2 days before the entire rest of the building was taken down. So you see the entire back of the structure is gone, and we will go to the back of the property and view what is left of this front shell. So basically it's just the front of the building, the pillars, and then also maybe about 40 feet of wall on each side. The property was roped off a little bit, so I did not want to go on. There were workers also on the property during my time visiting here, so I did not want to get in trouble. But as you see, most of the church is gone. Now, if you look back in my library, for those of you that have not followed along on my video capturing of this church, one, we actually got to view this church when it was fully closed after the lockdowns, and we got to look in the windows, got to see some of the school area also, because for those of you that don't know this church, the entire back of the church, and there you see one of the excavators pulling down all the stained glass on that window. And there we go, falling down. Really sad. I'm not a big fan of bringing stuff like this that's sad to you, but also on the same coin, I am glad to bring you some of this history and capture it. I was told by one of my viewers that a recent article came out in the Post and Courier, excuse me, that's the newspaper here in Charleston, kind of telling the story of the demolition. And I assume in that newspaper story they probably talked about the development that's going to be happening on this property. I still haven't had a chance to read it, so definitely if you are interested, check it out. Again, the Post and Courier out of Charleston should have a few articles concerning this property. Now we're going to have a few more seconds of looking at the front here. We're going to move to the back of the property in a moment, and then also we'll have our final walk up where the building is completely gone here at the end of the video. So through the I think I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 videos that we've done at this property, we've had some really great comments. We've had some folks that actually were members of this church or family members, and also folks that went to school here. So I thank you for sharing your memories, and if there's any other properties down here in the Charleston area that you know of that maybe need to be documented, that are being demolished, I'm obviously not everywhere, but if you give me the heads up, I will definitely try and capture this stuff for you, because there's really not a lot of things that are demoed down here in Charleston, at least to my knowledge. And if they are quickly redeveloped. Things really don't sit stagnant unless they are in bad areas of the city. But beautiful yellow glass in the front of the building and the pillars. And I think also the property was also for several homeless people. They actually lived underneath there near the pillars during the final years when this was closed up. And there we see from the back of the property, you see everything is gone. You see all of the steel girders that held this structure up all these years. And really would have liked to have seen inside the church. If anybody does have a video that you know of inside the church, definitely let me know. Zooming in here with the potato cam a little bit. A lot of steel structure. This structure was actually much sturdier than I thought it was from the outside. I thought the building was older. I thought it might have been more wood versus newer steel, as we see here. And they're spraying down all of the debris to make sure that the dust and or anything else is not getting into the air. And also for those of you that do happen to visit this area of Rivers Avenue in North Charleston, always keep in mind that you can grab a good lunch Monday through Friday over at Asian Garden, which is only about half a block away from the church here. So definitely stop by. It was a former Dairy Queen. I did a video on that also. Really nice couple that owns that place, so let's support the community. Let's go and have some lunch and have a good time. Now we're going to have our last few moments on this next clip. We're going to cut right here, and we're going to take a look from the other side, from the left side. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to have our final look in a moment where the building is fully gone and we will see a bunch of rebar that has been delivered. And there we see one of our Air Force planes flying overhead into Charleston Air Force Base. Hope those folks are safe. Thank you for protecting us. And definitely God bless America, and God bless all of you that used to go here, and everybody else, whatever religion you are or are not. Certainly I wish you the best. All right, we got a few seconds here as we close out, and then we're going to come back and take a look at the property being fully cleared and the structure gone. All right, guys, here we go in about 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, here we are back, and they are already bringing on materials to get the new development or redevelopment of this property done. Now, one of the things I did notice is that the red brick wall that used to be in front of the church here along the sidewalk is up, and they have not knocked that over. I'm wondering if they're actually going to save it. That would be kind of cool. And also, I'm wondering about what was inside the church, if any of the pews were saved, if any of the stained glass that might have been a little bit more ornamental was saved. I hope it was, and I hope it is somewhere safe. And there we see the wall. Now, I had 2 folks coming at me in both directions, so I wasn't able to film too much here. Typically in this area, when I have been walking around, I have been asked for money and other things, and didn't want to get into it today. Just wasn't in the mood. Just wanted to film this structure being gone and share it with you guys. So I thank you very much for your time again. Thank you for watching our videos here concerning the church as it leaves us. And I'll be back to see what is coming in the future. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.